Well, hello everybody on Internet Land. This is Michael Nerf 2005 and we're back. I definitely don't have pants on for this game. Who's ready? Who's ready to date a magical girl? We're gonna get that skibbity riz, as the kids say. That riz, that W riz. I sound like fucking Donald Trump and I hate it. Oh, you gotta understand. We're gonna get that riz. I can't even do his voice. I just sound stupid. Alright. Everything's set up. I'm fucking scared. I've had this game since 6 years ago-ish. After Doki Doki Literature Club. Do I need to say more? Do I need to say more? Libby's gonna be wanting to be on a Discord call by the end of this. Now you're picking the wrong one, you son of a bitch. Well, I've got my mini keyboard for the Steam Deck. I got a Bluetooth mouse. I got my little table that I can't show you because it'll just throw shit everywhere. Sorry, I'm jamming out. This song has no right to slap this hard. I know I said it before I hit record, but I'm dying on that hill. I am dying on that hill. All right, Cafe Shiba. I am not the most indie of streamers, but I did get noticed by the people that made Claire. Well, the woman who made Claire. Notice me, senpai! Let's get our fucking W Sigma male skibbity riz or whatever the fuck the internet says nowadays. Welcome. Before we begin, we need to find out more about you. Please answer the following questions truthfully. Question 1. What do you look like? Aw, they're gender inclusive. But I'm me, so I'm gonna be an incel. Oh, the mouse is being fucking weird. I see. So you look like this? Yes. Very good. We shall continue. Question 2. What is your name? I see. So your name is Nerve? God, the gain on the soundboard's either fucking scorched earth or no volume. Is Nerve really your name? On the internet it is. I need to confirm all the answers you've given me. Your name is Nerve, and you have a penis. That's what I claim on the internet. Very well. Thank you for providing this information. You may begin. Oh, we're gonna get the riz on. We're gonna get the riz. Today is a wondrous day. It's a day I've dreamt about for nearly 3 months. A day that I surely would have thought would never arrive. Blah, blah, blah. All the blood, sweat, and tears I've shed these past months have led me to this very point in time. This perfect moment. The very point of my entire existence. I now hold in my possession the Holy Grail, an object of such great value and importance that it would spell disaster if it fell into the wrong hands. It rests heavily in my palm, seeming to pulsate with life. The inconspicuous brown paper bag covering it does little to mask its holy aura. As I gaze upon this most sacred of objects, I make a solemn vow to myself. I promise to guard this object until the day I die. For now, it's time to view the object's full, magnificent splendor. I unwrap the brown paper bag, and I'm nearly blinded by the light emanating from within. Finally, I now hold the uncovered object in all of its radiant glory. It's the limited edition, special cover version, volume 35 of my all-time favorite magical girl manga series. Yes! Finally! I waited for months after this volume was announced for today. The release day! He just released. I find myself shedding a single tear of joy as I bask in the beauty of the limited edition cover. With only 100 of these printed, I am truly one of the luckiest people alive. I've been following this series since I was just an impudent child. I have grown alongside it, chanted the heroine's name in my sleep night after night. And now, the very last volume has arrived. Years of worship have guided me here. Today, the series is complete. I'll return home and read this most valued tome and archive achieve true nirvana. Reading this series over the years has been an uphill battle. My friends often mock me for following a children's manga series, but they just don't see the beauty of it. They couldn't possibly fathom the rich, intricate history of the world, the heroine's ambitions and motives, the ever-present darkness threatening to engulf the world. If they truly wanted to believe this is a children's manga, that's their right. But I won't be swayed by their narrow-minded opinions. I feel myself trembling in anticipation as my fingers reach forward to open the cover. No! I must be patient. I need to return home first, before I dive into this adventure. I just can't keep my eyes off the beautiful cover. This walk home will truly be a test of my inner strength and willpower. I should power walk towards my house. The quicker I get home, the quicker I can begin reading. Excellent idea! The journey speeds along at a rapid pace. I don't even have to take my eyes off the manga. I know this route so well. Just a few more blocks to go. I feel like I've wasted most of spring, lazing away with nothing to do. Until they give me names, I'm just kind of, oh god, it's got a time system shit. I can't even remember the majority of it. The days just passed like a blur. Every day the same as the last. At the very least, Hikaru came to visit me some days. At least, I think she did. I don't remember if she ever stayed long, or if we talked much. Still, it was a nice thing of her to do. I think I'm a girl. Or maybe I'm just fucking gooning right now. This week has been unusually hot for the season. I think the heat has been scrambling my brains like an egg on a frying pan. I've been finding it so hard to focus lately, to concentrate on anything at all. I know I should perk up a little, try and get some things done before the season ends. Hold on. This sounds extraordinarily loud to me, but it's not. But then again, it's just so easy to lay here on the grass without a care in the world. I wonder how much longer I can go on like this. Everything changed on that fateful day 2 years ago. The day I picked up the final volume of my favorite magical girl manga series. I read it cover to cover, and when I finished, reality began to sink in. The story was over. The story I had been following for nearly my entire life was just finished. Since that day, I felt so very, very lost. My appetite disappeared. I stopped hanging out with friends. I dropped all of my hobbies. The days went by in a haze, and looking back, I can't remember a single moment with any clarity. It's sad. That's the truth of it. I can try and blame the recent heat as much as I want, but really, I've been feeling like this for a few seasons now. I need to pick myself up. If I don't get a grip, I'm going to throw away my entire future. I need to get my head back in the game. I need to pull it together before tomorrow. Tomorrow. The first day at my new school. It's kind of hard to believe. Even though I graduated high school, someone decided for me that my studies should continue. I assumed that someone was Hikari. She's always meddling in my business. I suppose it's her way of looking after me. Before I knew it, I was enrolled in a new academy. Without so much as a nod of my approval, classes start tomorrow, whether I'm ready or not. As for the academy itself, I can't say I know much about it. There was a brochure in my letterbox at one point, but that promptly fell into the recycling can. I remember it had a lot of smiling faces on it. Probably just typical propaganda. I don't even know what kind of classes I'll be attending. It could be anything, considering Hikari's less eclectic, goddammit, hashtag voice actor, eclectic tastes. She's probably signed me up for some cooking class, or horseback riding, or advanced basket weaving. Who knows? I'm beginning to doze off in the warm afternoon sun. Just before my awareness slips away completely, a shadow falls across my face. I am terrible at girl voices, so strap in, this is gonna suck. Someone is suddenly standing over me. I squint, trying to make out their features. It's time to wake up now, Nerve. They're all just gonna sound like that. Hello, childhood friend. Hikari Sato.
What are you lying around here for? It's far too hot. You're gonna cook.
I shoot the girl a dirty look, as if accusing her for interrupting my rest. Takes me another couple of seconds to recognize the girl. Blame my foggy mind. Oh, it's you, Hikari.
Jeez, is this what passes for a greeting these days?
Sorry, I was just lost in thought.
Well, it's my fault for expecting you to treat me with a little respect.
I said I'm sorry.
Fine.
This intrusive girl is none other than Hikari. One of my oldest friends, Hikari. She's kind of cute, in her own way, I guess. I've known her for such a long time that I can't imagine her as anything other than just a friend. Though, I wonder if she feels the same way about me. Hikari is one of the girls that shoots first and asks questions later. But that's probably due to her being overprotective, rather than assertive. It's the reason I assume she is the one who enrolled me at the new academy. I don't know anyone else who cares about my future like she does. When we were younger, she had a habit of following me around everywhere, kind of like a little sister. As we grew older, this habit involved in meddling in my business and stealing my lunch every day. It probably sounds like I'm complaining, but I'm honestly not. Hikari is a great person, and I'm truly lucky to have a friend like her. I just don't really understand what she sees in me, or what she gets out of our relationship.
Anyway, what are you doing out here? Do you have any idea how long it took for me to find you?
I'm just relaxing. What's the big deal?
Relaxing? You don't do anything but relax. You're aware we're starting school tomorrow, right?
Yup, painfully aware.
Wait, you said we're? As in we? Are you attending class with me, Hikari? Oh, give me a break! I've explained this to you at least 6.5 times. I swear, talking to you is like talking to a brick wall. Except the brick wall is better looking than you are. Baka!
I have to.
Hey, I object to that. Look, we're going to the academy together, and that's final. You don't have a say in the matter, okay? Okay, please don't hurt me. I wouldn't dream of hurting you, sing-song voice. I have a question though. What kind of classes are we taking? A thoughtful expression crosses Hikari's features. I can tell she's making her mind on whether to scold me or give me a proper answer. Well, if you read the guide I left for you at your house...
Here we go.
You'd already know we'll be taking basic first-year classes. Nothing too difficult, I'd imagine. They know you're a noob, so you shouldn't have any problem.
Somehow, being called a noob hurts more than anything else Hikari could have come up with. Damn it.
Aren't you a noob as well, Hikari?
She looks taken back, almost as offended as I just got a second ago.
Well, no. I'm not new to this. You know, I've been practicing for years.
Practicing? What is she talking about?
I'm confused. What have you been practicing?
A frown crosses Hikari's face. I know this expression well. It's her "I'm so tired of your clueless ass" phase. Wow, this is definitely M for mature.
I've been practicing to become a fully fledged magical girl, of course.
Her words hit me like a truck. Did she just say magical girl? Ah! Good shit. Somehow, the stupor I've been living in for endless months shatters in an instant. I feel like my eyes have been opened for the first time in a long time. I see Hikari smiling, face beaming at me, as if she's so very proud of what she just said. Of course I remember that Hikari is training to become a magical girl. How could I let such a magnificent fact elude me for so long? I've known as much for years. So, if I put two and two together, I'd say the academy we're attending for tomorrow is a school for magical girls. But why am I going? I have no magical talent whatsoever. Heck, I'm pretty sure I'm not even a girl.
You look like you just took an ice-cold shower, Nerve. Is everything okay?
I think about her question for a moment. Do I feel more alert now? It's a familiar feeling. It's almost the way I felt before, back before my favorite manga series finished. Truth is, magical girls are very, very real. The whole time I had my head buried in manga, real-life magical girls existed all around me. I think I was just too nervous to ever go out and meet them. Except for Hikari. I knew her before she ever awakened to her powers. I can't quite explain why I've let my mind stay so foggy these last few years, but maybe now, with school starting tomorrow, I can begin to work towards becoming a functional human being again. I give Hikari a slight smile. Hikari, why am I going to school for magical girls? Hikari shuffles on the spot. She seems hesitant to tell me.
The truth is,
oh, burpees.
about a month ago, you and I were having dinner, and all of a sudden, your powers awoke.
What?
What? I noticed it immediately, but you seemed like your old, oblivious self and barely paid attention to what happened. So, what did happen? Like I said, we were having dinner together. I accidentally knocked a glass of water off the table. It was going to shatter on my bare foot, and I screamed, afraid of cutting myself on the glass. It happened so quickly. I couldn't move away in time. And you kind of just glanced at the glass, and it stopped, midair, frozen in time. I mean, literally frozen in time, ice and all. I don't believe you. I would remember something like that. You just shrugged and continued eating. I think, at the time, you just believed I had made the glass freeze in place. After all, you've known about my magical powers for a long time. I awoke to my powers when I was 13, maybe 14. I don't quite remember, but still. I have a very specific set of powers. And don't forget, I'm untrained. There's no way I could freeze something in time. So, after that night, I replayed the event back in my mind, over and over. The only explanation is that you froze the glass. You suddenly awoke to your own powers and saved me from getting cut on broken glass. So, what you're saying is, I'm a hero? Not quite, Nerve. Anyway, to cut a long story short, I never enrolled us to attend the academy. We were both sent letters from the association. They can detect who has magical powers and who doesn't. You know, they keep a record of everyone. According to the association, once magical girls reach 18 years of age, I see what you're doing. This is an American-made game. It's the law for them to attend the academy. The letters basically demanded we attend the academy, effective immediately. But I'm a boy. I can't go to an all-girls school. Yes, well... Hey, Maury! I can't explain it. Boys don't ever awaken to magical powers. You might be some new phenomenon. Because you awaken to your powers, right on the age of 18, you get the joy of going back to school. Regardless, we both start class tomorrow. We'll both be training to become magical girls. Or magical boy in my case, apparently. All of this information is swirling around in my head like a tornado. I feel simultaneously excited and exhausted. Do I really have magical powers? Can I actually freeze things in time? I can't think of any other situation I've done such a thing, and I have no clue how to make it happen again. Well, I suppose that's the point of the academy. They should train me to reach my full potential, right? I guess attending class with Hikari won't be so bad. Maybe I'll make some new friends, too. What do you say we get out of here? We can grab some dinner to celebrate our last night of freedom. Sounds good to me. You're paying, though. I am not, you big lug. You can pay for both of us. Dusteezus! My spidey senses were kicking in. You ready to watch me fuck up every female voice in this game and only get mine kind of right? This fucker has been in my fridge for 2 weeks. Apparently I had to crack it open to summon your dumb ass. How you doing today? Hey, dinner was your idea, not mine. Why should I pay? You're just as hopeless as always. How did I get dragged into going back to school with you? You love it. Let's see how many classes we can make it through before I strangle you out of frustration. Blue da boo dee da boo die. Well, I said I don't have to make that noise. Shut up.
Please, for the love of all that's holy, shut up. I begrudgingly open my eyes, and I'm greeted by the sight of my alarm clock having a seizure on the floor. I get this. I am not a morning person. The glowing red numbers taunt my blurry vision by fading in and out at full speed. I groan and rub my eyes, trying to clear my vision. Finally, I can make out the numbers on my clock clearly. 8:02 a.m. I yawn. Thankfully, it's still early. I've got nothing to do today except eat leftovers, so why did I set my alarm for such an early time? 8:03 a.m. I smack my lips at the thought of cold Chinese takeout waiting for me in the refrigerator. 8:04 a.m. I stiffly yawn. Some distant thought is tugging at the back of my mind. Have I forgotten something important about today? Did I have something more serious to do than eat leftovers? 8:05. No. Impossible. There's nothing important going on in my life right now. Maybe Hikari said she'd visit today, or something small like that. 8:06. Yeah. Something is coming back to me. School? Am I supposed to go to school today? I feel like a bucket of cold water has just splashed over my head. Suddenly wide awake, I realize that I've completely forgotten today is my first day at the academy. Everything is coming back to me now, including the fact that Hikari told me first year orientation starts at 8:30 a.m. sharp. Sharp! I can't be late for my first day at the academy. What will Hikari think of me? More importantly, what will the cute magical girls I've never met think of me? I leap out of bed like a frog launching from a lily pad. I immediately regret this action, as I am still tangled up in my blanket, and they drag me down to the floor. I narrowly avoid hitting my head. I thank my lucky stars I didn't get hurt, but frantically scrambling to my feet, I dash out of my room into the kitchen. I open the fridge, and I am greeted by the wafting aroma of cold, sweet, and sour pork leftovers. I grab the container unceremoniously and launch it across the kitchen, cheering when it lands in the open microwave. Damn, I'm not even that good! I dash to the microwave and mash the keypad blindly. The light flickers to life, and the machine starts up with a sputter and a hum. While my excellent choice of breakfast is being cooked to perfection, I decide to get dressed. When I reach my closet, I come to the sinking realization I don't have an academy uniform yet. I heave open the doors with a sigh, only to be greeted by the sight of an unfamiliar dry cleaning bag on a coat hanger. With a confused frown, I pull the bag down and find a note written on it in front in cute handwriting.
I went to the trouble of picking up your new uniform for you. You owe me.
Hikari. Oh, that Hikari. She thinks of everything. I tear into the dry cleaning bag and pull out the brand new uniform. I'm in the middle of climbing into my new threads just as an angry cacophony of beeps and boops calls me from the kitchen. Breakfast is ready! I finish donning my amazing new outfit and rocket into the kitchen to throw food into my gullet. My breakfast is demolished in a new personal record of 12.74 seconds. And then I'm out the door in a flash. This is me going to work every day, except for I don't eat breakfast. I hardly even know where I'm going. But I recall Hikari saying the academy is walking distance from my home. I need a drink. It's not hard to find a map on my phone, so I load that up and begin my hurried walk. A little time passes. It's 8:24 a.m. Can I make it in time? The map on my phone tells me I'll arrive in 8 minutes. It'll be a little late, but a couple minutes never hurt anyone, right? I wonder if Hikari will be there to greet me at the school gate. It would be nice to see a familiar face after this whirlwind of a morning. My power walk evolves into a jog when I see the school gates looming in the distance. I can't believe it! I'm actually gonna make it! There's a few other straggling students making their way to the school. They're all wearing academy uniform, including its signature pastel yellow vest. I notice that all the other students are female. I suppose it's not too surprising. This is a school for magical girls, after all. Still, it's the first time I'm witnessing such a thing. I finally reach the school gates. When I peer beyond them, I can see the other students entering what looks to be the school hall. I suppose that's where orientation is being held. I glance around to see if Hikari is here. No luck, though. Maybe she's waiting for me inside the hall. I break into a run toward the schoolhouse, sprinting as fast as my unfit legs can carry me. I weave in and around other students, also making a mad dash forward. I'm nearly there. I can almost taste my fashionably late entrance. My foot snags on another student's shoe. Guess I wasn't quick enough to get out of their way. I don't even have time to let out a gasp as I fall flat on my face on the pavement. I was so close. I nearly made it. No problem. Sorry, I'm in a visual novel mode, so you're hitting like unpracticed voice actor. Now I'm just laying on the ground, face down, like an idiot. A little squeal erupts from in front of me. My first thought is maybe I squashed some small, cute animal when I fell. Like a kitten, or a squirrel that can squeal. I push myself off the ground, and I am greeted by an unexpected sight. Yui Akiyame. This one's gonna be Libby's favorite. I see panties! A cute girl wearing glasses has fallen on the ground in front of me. She looks to be about my age, so I assume she's a first-year student as well. She is trying and failing to cover up her panties, which I believe the entire world can now see.
Eek! Don't look!
I can't do female voices, sorry. Libby's already getting weird. I bashfully turn my head away. For at least a second. And then I turn back to her.
Stop looking! You're a boy! Why are you here? This is a school for magical girls.
I know. It's a long story, but I'm a student here. I'm sorry. I think I knocked you over.
No, I think it was my fault. I was in a rush and wasn't looking where I was going.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay.
The girl is still trying to adjust her skirt so that she can rescue her dignity.
Are we really late for orientation?
Yeah, I think so.
That's terrible. I promised myself I would make it on time. I can't believe I slept in. I'm a stupid girl.
Hey now, don't beat yourself up. I slept in too.
You don't understand. I only slept in because I went to bed at 3 a.m. Even though I promised myself I wouldn't stay up late.
The girl sure seems interesting. I wonder what could have caused her to stay up so late. The day before school starts? Why were you up until 3 a.m.?
That's too embarrassing to answer.
Come on now, you can tell me. It's not like we're strangers. I mean, I've seen your...
Yeah! Don't say it!
Oops!
Fine. I'll tell you why I was up so late. I was watching films.
Films, huh? I wonder what kind of films. Yeah, we're going that way.
It's not my fault I have trouble going to bed after watching horror movies. I start to see shadows lurking in every corner, and I get too scared to even try to sleep. I don't expect someone like you to know what it's like. To become so engrossed in a tale of the macabre that all the hairs on your body stand on end. To be frightened senseless at the slightest strange sound from within your own home. Until you've experienced that kind of paralyzing terror, you'll never understand the joy of the cult horror films.
The girl is breathing heavily, obviously exhausted from her passionate outburst. I think she may have a screw loose.
You haven't lived until you've seen a film that makes your toes curl, chills your bones, and gives you goosebumps, all at the same time. I'll take your word for it.
So this girl likes to scare herself senseless, and then she wonders why she can't get to sleep at a decent hour. So, you still haven't covered your, you know. The girl squeals again in embarrassment. I'd feel sorry for her if the view wasn't in my favor.
Stop looking!
Sorry!
Why am I cursed with such bad luck? How could something so embarrassing happen on the first day of school?
I suppose I understand why she's so distressed. Maybe I should say something to calm her down. By the way, what's your name?
My, name?
Yeah. Is that such an unusual question?
No, I suppose not. My name is Yui. Yui Akiyama. Pleased to meet you, I guess.
It's nice to meet you, Yui. My name is Nerve. I get to my feet and dust myself off. I reach a hand out to Yui. Here, I'll help you up. I swear that Yuri blushes for a second before grabbing my hand. Her fingers are soft and delicate, warm. She grips my hand ever so lightly, and I manage to lift her to her feet.
Thank you. I'm sorry I had to meet under such distressing circumstances.
Don't sweat it. I'm just happy to have met you at all. The soft red blush returns to her cheeks. I'm gonna hate myself by the end of all this. And she looks away shyly. Shy-la-la-li-li.
We should go.
Yeah. Without another word, Yui takes the lead and walks in front of me. I follow behind her obediently. We make our way to the entrance of the school hall. The big wooden doors are closed, barring our way forward. Yuri tries pulling the handle. The door is stuck fast. She frowns, then changes tactics, pushing the door instead. Still, no luck. The door is securely locked.
Do they really lock out latecomers?
I guess so.
Oh no. We're going to be punished for missing out on the orientation.
Hashtag voice actor.
I don't think I can handle detention.
Calm down. I'm sure we're not going to be punished. We just have to wait here until orientation ends, I suppose. I give Yuri a shrug. If we wait around for the students to leave the hall, we'll surely run into Hikari. Hikari will know what to do. She always does. But on that note, I gotta pee and it's been over 30 minutes, so it's breaky times. She's got huge tits. This is a horror game. Strap the fuck in, kids. I'm sure everybody that voted on Twitter did not Google what this was. Y'all familiar with Doki Doki Literature Club? Yeah! This was in the fallout of that going viral. Good shit. But on that note, this is Michael Nerve 2005. and I'll see you guys next round. Stay tuned. Well, if you enjoyed what you saw today, feel free to click the random video YouTube has picked for you up in this corner. Also, don't forget to subscribe right there and hit that notification button. We'll be doing uploads as much as I can off of my Twitch channel. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.